Imagine a plant once sold in every pharmacy in America, praised by doctors, prescribed to children, and woven into the very fabric of society. Then, almost overnight, it was declared dangerous, criminal, and evil. This is the hidden history of marijuana, how a useful, even celebrated plant, became public enemy number one. And how it's finding redemption today. Doctors prescribed it freely, even to children. No stigma, only trust. The U.S. Pharmacopoeia officially listed cannabis as medicine in 1850. Hemp grew across the nation, used for rope, sails and uniforms. The Navy relied on hemp ropes, without it, ships would not sail. Companies like Parke-Davis and Eli Lilly bottled cannabis extracts by the thousands. From wealthy homes to frontier cabins, cannabis tinctures were part of daily life. Advertisements promised cannabis could ease migraines, arthritis, and cramps. Mexican workers brought the custom of smoking marijuana, a new twist. In New Orleans, jazz musicians lit up, linking cannabis with creativity and rhythm. By the 1920s, cannabis was still legal, but whispers of fear had begun. Newspapers tied marijuana to crime and vice, stoking unease. The new head of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics saw marijuana as his target. Anslinger declared cannabis the most violence-causing drug in history. Films like Reefer Madness showed teens losing their minds after a single puff. Paper, cotton, and alcohol magnates feared hemp competition, and backed Anslinger. In the press, cannabis was no longer medicine. It was menace. Congress passed the law, effectively outlawing marijuana nationwide. Medical associations argued the law ignored science, but they were drowned out. The plant that once healed was now branded a crime. Pharmacies removed cannabis from shelves. Patients lost access overnight. Police targeted jazz clubs and immigrant neighborhoods for marijuana arrests. World War II veterans whispered that cannabis soothed nightmares, but only in secret. By the 1950s, marijuana was seen as a dangerous street drug. Students and musicians rediscovered cannabis as a symbol of rebellion. Anti-war rallies filled the air with chants and marijuana smoke. President Nixon declared drugs the nation's top threat. In 1970, marijuana was placed in Schedule I, alongside heroin. Nixon's aides admitted, the law was to attack protesters and black communities. Thousands were jailed for possession. Lives derailed by a joint. Nancy Reagan's campaign echoed through every television set. Mandatory minimums sent first-time users to prison for years. Communities bore the brunt of punishment, while use continued. Research revealed cannabis helping cancer and AIDS patients. California became the first state to legalize medical marijuana. Other states slowly followed, despite federal resistance. Shops reopened where patients could buy marijuana legally. The first 2 states legalized recreational use. In 2018, Canada legalized cannabis nationwide. Marijuana taxes began funding schools and hospitals. Research showed cannabis aiding PTSD, epilepsy, and chronic pain. For soldiers haunted by war, marijuana offered peace without stigma. Millions still live with criminal records for cannabis. The plant's history is tied to lives healed and lives destroyed. This has been History Unhidden, the untold story of marijuana. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden story, please like, subscribe, and join us as we bring history's shadows into the light.